Former American President Woodrow Wilson said, "If you want to make enemies, try to change something." Another person said, "You can recognize a pioneer by the arrows in his back." The author of the prison letters found that out. In each of these four epistles, Paul has to address situations in which the integrity of Christian faith is threatened. Yet Paul wrote encouragingly to bring about change. He didn't allow his prisoner status, brought about by people backstabbing him, to quench his hope in God and his concern for God's honor in the church. Perhaps you've seen the movie The Blind Side. It's based on the true story of All-American football player Michael Oher. He ended up playing for the Baltimore Ravens. His life in Memphis, Tennessee was changed by Christ. A Christian mother and father saw him as a high school kid in need and reached out to him. This Christian mother got slammed by her friends. She was white and Michael Oher was black. But the mother, Leanne Toohey in real life, took the criticism. The Toohey family encouraged Michael because they knew it was right in the sight of God. You see, the encouragement of Christ had changed their lives. This changed how they treated other people. God used that to change Michael Oher's life. The encouragement of Christ is life-changing in the real world. It actually happens, and it can happen to you and me. We need God's encouragement because people get to us. When I was in junior high, back in the days of cave dwellers, a super popular athlete in my school gave me a note in study hall one day. I liked this guy. He was so cool. He ran a 54.5 400 in 8th grade, and he shaved. Here's what the note said. It quoted a line from a popular song. "Richard Cory went home last night and put a bullet through his head." Then the note said, "Why don't you?" Not very encouraging. I've never written a suicide note, but I have received a suicide invitation. Some friend. I think that might be called bullying today. Paul had been bullied into jail on false charges and remained locked up for 4 years or more. Yet he still encouraged others in the true faith. Despite the arrows aimed at him, Christ upheld him, and this made him an upholder of others.